Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another evening last minute live stream from Studio B. Hoping that some of my regular friends out there will drop in and say hello. It's Thursday evening on the East Coast here. Well, I'm in Michigan, which is East Coast time, Eastern Standard. Well, Eastern Daylight Time, actually. It's 7:09, going to be 7:10 here shortly. And nobody else seemed to be on. So I thought, what the heck? Let's come on and see if we can find some of our regular friends and maybe make some new ones. So the day's been cool here. They're liking it to fall type weather. The high right now is only 73. It goes down to about 56 at nighttime. But we should be bumping back up into the 80s, almost 90s by in the next several days. So it it could be interesting. But we all know that sooner or later, that water right out there is going to freeze over and get cold. So everybody seems to be out having a good time along the water, relaxing, especially amid this COVID problems that we have going on. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Lenny's here. Michael Banny, how you doing? Phantom Hodges, it's PMS. I think that's good. Um, I sent out a few invitations for people that might like to join. I don't know if you do or not, but all is welcome. I was just kind of sitting around and not much on the tube. Lynn has told me over and again, stop watching the news because it's not good news and there's nothing we can do about it. So I thought, well, heck, I'd pop on here. There isn't anybody else really on right now. Um, so we'll see. I'm going to send one out here too. We'll see if he's around or not. We'll send him a link. We'll just see how that goes. JSK, how you doing? Michael Banny, how are things going down there? I know you were a little bit under the weather at one time. Are you feeling better and everything going good? As you can see along the waterfront here on the Great Lakes, people are out having a stroll, driving along the waterway, just kind of enjoying themselves. There's looks like they got a little group gathering going right there. Um, okay, Paul, that's cool. Red Girl, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know you've been busy, 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 and I think you indicated at one time that you were taking a little bit of a break, which everybody needs to do that now and then. Oh, so Michael's growing monster squash, is he? Yes, it is very blue. In fact, I'm amazed when people come here and visit, they just stand there and look at that water and they just amazed how blue it is. It's the natural state of water. And Michigan Adventures. Oh, getting back out this weekend. Good for you. Big Matt, how you doing? Blind Neil's here. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, I wanted to report. Roger and I yesterday we talked about a little bit this morning on the Canadian Drone Hub that we were able to update our Mavic Air 2s to the new firmware. Took a little bit of messing around, but what helped us was um, yesterday, or was it the day before? Anyway, we called Michael Philly Drone Life, and we went on a private Zoom, and he helped us work it all out and get it linked up. Us two old guys, we couldn't figure it out. We're not as techy as the young folks are, and so we got it loaded. Yes. Uh, to be quite honest with you, JSK, I haven't flown it yet. Um, but I know Roger. I talked to him a little earlier. He was going out to do some flying after supper, so I'm sure that he's out there now. And he was going to let me know how it was doing when he got back. I've gotten myself into a rut, JSK, where when I go fly the ships, my go-to is the Mavic 2 Zoom. Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Hey, bud.
Yep.
I don't know why. Every once in a while, I go to come on Zoom, it won't let me, so I got to reboot. Then I come on, no problem.
Yeah, yeah. The yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but YouTube's been acting squirrely anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Man, if I ever look gray in this picture.
Well, you got a gray door.
Yeah, get a white background, so I don't know if that would change.
Black chair, and you got a tan shirt.
Yeah.
And a little bit of gray in.
Yeah, that don't help. Actually, I'm due for a trim job, so
Yeah.
probably tonight. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? JSK, Blind Neil, Big Matt, Ariel Williams. Oh, Michigan Adventures. Wow, everybody's in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody's here, and they were. JSK was asking me about the new firmware update for the Mavic Air 2, the MA2, and I said I haven't flown it yet. We did get it done.
Yeah.
Philly Mike came onto a private session with us on Zoom and got Roger and I squared around. Roger was going out after dinner to do some flying, so
yeah.
I'm
So Roger's probably out flying right now, or what?
Well, yeah, I'm kind of anxious to hear how it goes. But from what I could see, JSK, of the update on screen, I liked a lot of it. It gave you more control. It allowed you to slow down the yaw and the pitch and everything else, so that instead of getting that herky jerky, which I'm pretty good at, I've been flying long enough. I just kind of just barely touch the sticks in order to get it to move. But it allows you to manually adjust it to where you want it. It has a slider so you can adjust it to whatever you want the settings. And I thought that was great. Plus, the fact that now on the screen, remember we had a hard time seeing how much battery was left. It's now got a circle, and what it does is it starts out mostly green, and then it starts to get red as it goes around. And if you really want to know how it is doing, you just tap on that circle, and a box pops up that tells you how much battery you got left, what your estimated flight time at your current usage, and how much time you have left before the bird's going to come down.
So they did a lot of changes, eh?
Yes, quite a few changes in the software, which are good. Like I say, I'm waiting for them to allow us to use the smart controller or the Crystal Sky, which for some reason they haven't allowed that upgrade to happen.
Yeah, the Inspired. I'd like to be able to slow it down a bit, but
Yeah. Mid north of 54. How you doing?
oh yeah, that's 54.
So that's about the excitement that I have going on.
Well, I see you posted a couple videos today, but did you fly today?
No, those are the ones that I took last evening just before dark.
Okay.
And I worked until about midnight because Roger and I and Philly were on the private chat until about 10:30 or so. So then I quickly pulled the pictures out of there and then turned around and did the videos today and posted them onto YouTube. On you, not only YouTube but also onto Facebook.
Yeah, I don't even see Kim in the chat. You think he'd pick up on it, but he's probably out with.
Well, I'm
Roger,
sure that
yeah.
if Roger's flying from the house, yes. If not, maybe Roger loaded up Roxy in the back and Kim in the front, and they went someplace else to fly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, fish is in the pan. He's getting ready for Din Din.
Oh,
I think he's down there in Tennessee or Kentucky. So he's getting some fishing in. AZ Drones, how you doing?
yeah. Saturday morning, I made arrangements. We're going fishing too here, so on the boat. I got my nephew. I called him today, and he's off all week. So I said, "Hey, Saturday morning's supposed to be really nice." So
Yeah, Big Matt, I agree with you. DJI is going to slow roll out any firmware updates because, well, it's like 2 days ago when we talked to Michael, we thought that, and that was yesterday, we thought that since it was for the Fly app was an upgrade, that you could use it too on the Mini. But Michael did some research today and found that in the upgrade on the firmware, it says for the Mavic Air 2. Doesn't say anything about the Mini. So,
hey, Sean, is that be getting ready for the big show there?
yeah, Sean's going to be on tonight. It's going to be on the Ken Herron show.
Yeah, about what, half an hour, 35 minutes?
Yeah, I think 8:30 is it or
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock? Okay.
He'd been a busy boy. He had his own show today, and then
Had his own
Ken
show
Herron
today.
tonight.
Yep, he had John Coopy, and he had, of course, Lib was always on there, and
You see what, you changed her hair to blonde or something, or what?
yeah, she did. They were teasing her about her highlights. But did you see our buddy Herman was on there?
No, I didn't. I couldn't watch the whole show.
Oh, he was kind of flirting a little bit with Lib.
No, I had supper and I had to go do a couple more signs. So I just got back home. Want to get home. Yeah. So. Yeah, I was just waiting for a phone call from my boss. They Roger said this morning, August 28th, for the Roger Palooza.
Uh-huh.
I've got a meeting now on the 28th in the afternoon. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can work things. So,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of wondering. I don't know what the regulations are for schools or school bus drivers or whatever, but if I leave Ontario, go to Quebec, and come back, do I have to do a 2 week isolation?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know what the
If we do, because see, I go back on the 7th. I won't be back until what, the 30th or 31st. So that's only 1 week. I don't know. I may not be able to go. We'll have to see. So I left them a message, and they'll call me back probably tomorrow. So, but they got these startup meetings and everything else coming, for the upcoming school year, right? So, what runs we're getting and all that stuff,
yeah.
our routes and
Yep. Exactly. And I think it's probably they're just going to be winging it as far as anything, whether it's school buses or school or anything else this year.
oh yeah, well, it can change, eh? And
Yep.
like Rob Porter, our premier, there said, if it looks like it's getting dangerous, he'll shut the schools down, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so
Hey, Corey Mano, how you doing, my friend? We had earlier today, or earlier in the chat, we had Rad Girl stopped in and said hello.
oh, so
That was
anyway, they just said to us, what these are the supplies each driver will be getting: a backpack, hand sanitizer, hand soap, a reusable face shield, 2 disposable masks per day, and 1 bottle of disinfectant per vehicle. So it sounds like they're going to load us up for. So we got to wear a mask and a face shield by the sounds of it.
sure. Yep. Yeah, I would say that you're exactly right. Yeah, Sean had a really good show. Anybody that missed it, you're going to go back and watch the rerun. And Sean, I saw you were teasing Lib about her highlights and lamenting about you didn't have any highlights anymore, kind of like me, you know? Yeah, yeah.
Well, Lynn, well, last, oh, I guess in towards June there, they said that, yeah, we're going to have to clean the buses in between each run. Us, we have to spray it down, wipe it down with paper towels or something. I don't know. But they haven't said it here yet, but they're going to give us a bottle of disinfectant. So I assume we're going to.
Well, now we're going to get a flying report, I would imagine, from Roger. His audio is still connecting.
Ooh, just turned some lights on.
Yeah. There is that wild pilot, Roger.
Hi,
Hey, Roger, how you doing?
not bad. You online?
Yep, we're on live.
Okay, I'll gonna finish setting up here.
Okay. Yeah, we just we thought we'd pop on. There seemed to be an empty slot for an hour or so here, and
Okay. How long you been on for?
I think I started it up about 7:08 or 7:10, and then invited everybody. And by the time you get rolling, it was probably 7:15.
Okay.
So you haven't missed much, but you were the topic of discussion because we talked about the updates, and I said, well, I haven't had a chance to fly yet, but Roger's out giving it a whirl, and so we were waiting to hear with bated anticipation.
How long you been on for? Oops, whoops, whoops, whoops. There we go. Okay. Yeah. It's for they were doing the haying here on the side again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good.
So I took it out. I didn't put the videos in the computer yet. My drone's still outdoors.
Were you out chasing the tractors, were you?
Yeah,
So
yeah. The
did
winds didn't subside yet that much. So,
oh, but it handled it okay, right?
yeah, Michael Benny, Big Matt, Geek Savannah, Lynn, how you doing? Corey Mano, JSK. Hi guys, hi everybody.
Michael said the fish is in the pan. Must be making dinner. So Roger, could you tell a difference? Did you like the new?
The controls were sensitive.
Okay.
Yeah, I found it went a little bit better for the controls. Well, I'm not a pro, right? So I can't tell you.
Well, the more you fly it too, the more you'll get to understand all the different
Yeah.
settings. And because what it did do, I told everybody about how Michael helped us get it all figured out, was it adds a lot more for those of you that like to make changes on like camera settings and control settings and those kinds of things. It's in there. Because I shoot probably 90% of mine. I shoot in auto. I don't change a lot of that stuff.
Okay.
JSK said he liked your last video, Roger.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't responded to any of the comments. I'm sorry about that, guys. There, but
You're a busy guy. And now that you're going on earlier and earlier in the morning.
yeah.
Hey, Paul, I think he's warming up to that 3 a.m. slot I've been
It's
saving.
getting closer and closer.
No.
It'll win out of time.
No. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring my drone inside.
Okay, not a problem, Roger.
Trying to figure how I can UAV forecast, how to send them an email. I can't figure it out.
Isn't there a UAV forecast? Isn't there a place to contact us up there somewhere, or
No, I'm looking all over for it. I can't.
all the way to the bottom? Would it be?
Yep, there's a donate button, but that's it. At the bottom. Huh.
I can't remember. I've never wanted to contact them, but
Well,
usually everybody has a contact.
Yeah, usually. But see, every time I open it up, only get 24 hours, but I pay for the full 7 days. So I got to go up to source, click on it, and then it reboots. Well, I reboots it and come back up 7 days. But every time I open it up, it only gives me 12 hours. Trying to figure out why it's not doing the full 7 days.
Yeah, JSK, you're 100% right. We went through that. Roger and I and Michael went through, and he walked us through each of the different modes, how you can change the settings. So if you go to that mode, that's the setting you're going to be using.
I only flew one battery though.
Oh,
did you?
Yeah. I had a double whammy. They were doing the haying here in the back, and the guy here in the front was doing his haying in the front. So, I said,
double clutch. Good. Yeah,
went pretty good. I'm just gonna finish doing something here.
Okay, take your time, Roger. Take your time. Yeah, Big Matt, I think you're right about that. I think the Go app may be just like the Go 4 app, and they're going to rotate their way through the apps, and then the other one is going to drop off the bottom. John Coupe. You did a good job when Sean. Yeah. John stood his ground with Sean and Lib, and did a good job on Sean's show this afternoon.
How come I only got one light on that?
Must have used up your battery. course, that's the battery you probably were using when we were messing around with it too, wasn't it?
I know, I put that one on charge this morning.
Oh, okay. You gonna go out and fly some more, Roger?
How come that battery's dead? That's what I don't understand. There's only one light on that one. I only use one battery.
What's the discharge set at? 1, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days?
That's the problem is
Oh, I didn't check that out at all.
yeah, it's what you got to do with each battery. Every
Yeah.
time you put another battery in, you got to go and check your settings on it.
Yeah, because for the self discharge, it might be set for 1 day, and
Yeah.
it's already self discharged.
Yep.
Oh, man, I didn't know that at all. Learn every day, right?
Well, exactly. That's what we're all here for, to help each
Yeah,
other.
exactly.
How you doing?
Lynn want to know what happened to my chair pinstripes.
Oh,
You
darn,
wore
I
them
never went.
off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to be a copycat, and I didn't want to get any death threats from fans of from across the pond because I'm trying to do something I shouldn't have, you know.
Okay, so I got one full battery.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to put one of the other batteries in there, Roger. Then go and check go to the battery thing.
Yeah.
Go down and check your settings, and then if you have to change it, change it.
I mean, one of my used batteries there?
Yeah, one of the ones that you'll have enough just to fire it up and make changes because the
Yeah.
you got your cover still on the front.
Yeah, I just noticed that up, man.
Well, Carpenter, apparently his internet's all down there.
Really?
That's what Blind Neil's saying.
Wow. Yeah, fire it up, set it on the desk, and then take your controller and then go in and look at your settings.
Even the one that's full right now should be checking it too.
Yeah.
Okay. The gimbal's working good. Okay. I don't have enough space on my bureau.
So when's your new lanyard holder coming?
Says learn Monday now.
Ah. He ordered a kind of a little rubberized cover, I take it, that has where you can put a lanyard on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I thought that was pretty slick, Roger.
Actually, I just want to go check I got a package supposed to deliver tomorrow, so we'll see if it's on its way yet.
Lynn thought she was expecting to see the pinstriping on everybody's chair.
Hey.
It's funny, just sitting there looking, ordered that remote control, ordered it yesterday. Hasn't shipped yet, but it says arriving tomorrow at 8 o'clock by 8 p.m. Hadn't even shipped yet. Had to go do a sign and went by the old Memorial Arena there. Guys went by there, must have been 30 or 40 Jeeps in there tonight.
Okay, so I go where?
Okay, go up to your three dots. No,
Okay.
not your three dots. Tap on the screen and it should pull up, where it says camera, this, that, the three little things across there. You might be able to get that with the three dots. I'll fire mine up too.
Well, I got the camera here.
Gus, I don't think Paul went out at all today and caught any ships.
No, I didn't. I ended up finishing off the 2 ships that I did late yesterday. Then I had to have a grandpa nap.
Oh, you're lucky. Hey, Gus, how you doing? Blind Neil. Big Saban. Hey, John Coopy. Thanks, sir. Okay, John Coopy's in the house. Michael Benny. Liam. Oh, he went shopping at Sam's. Oh,
Oh, yeah, yep. Me and I went shopping. Okay. Now, as I remember, okay, tap the three dots, and then it
Okay.
comes up like this, you know, where it's got safety, control, camera, transmission. Oh, so go to, let's see, safety's not yet. Yeah, battery info under safety.
battery info.
Yep. But I don't see where we can change that, Roger. It tells me that here's all it tells me, Paul.
I got no battery info on here. It's under safety?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you gotta
Huh?
Go
I don't
down.
see any place to adjust
make it
that.
change. No, I don't see any place to change it.
You would think there'd be a discharge rate someplace. Maybe it might be under advanced settings or something.
Yeah, let me go, but there's no advance here, so maybe we got to
Oh.
go to a different spot. Battery info, advanced safety settings. I don't think that's it. Nope. Find my drone, remote ID, battery info. IMU wants a calibration. If you want to calibrate it, it's there.
Hey, mana.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Allow
I had to calibrate it outdoors and do the
IMU and everything.
Yeah, I did all that outdoors.
The
Yep.
compass stamp. Can't really help you out, guys. I don't have one of them.
Mhm.
Because mine is right under battery settings, right? On my
Yep,
drone.
exactly. That's where it is on the Air 2 and it was on the Inspires, and so I don't see that on here. In the transmission, so let's go to the
What's that
about.
on? Is this on the MA2?
Yeah. Because see, this battery, it says it's only been charged 4 times, but it doesn't have any place to make a setting. You click it, you tap on it, you don't get anywhere. And it says the app version I have now is, if you can see it, 1.1.6, which is the
Yeah.
one everybody wants. I guess we can't change that, Roger.
Okay.
At this point, at this time, maybe they will in the future.
I'm just going to go to I'm just on a thing here.
I'm gonna close this down then.
Yep, I'm closing mine down too.
It says here for somebody on a forum, DJI forum for the Mavic Air 2, over a period of 24 hours, that they will reduce the charge to 96%, so a drop of 4%. After 5 days, the batteries will reduce to approximately 60%. But that's one guy. But
Yeah, I think he's really right, because
it would be nice if they give us the option to control the battery discharge like they did in the Go 4 app, because they really drain too quick.
yep. Especially, you know, if that you charge batteries, you go fly, and you get bad weather.
Yeah.
And let's say it puts you off for a couple of days. Well, now you're running around with 40, 50, 60% battery.
Battery, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I take into account for that, if I get one that's got like 3 lights, Roger, or even 2 lights, okay, you just got to figure, okay, if I normally would fly 28 minutes, I fly a ship in about 6 or 8 minutes.
Okay.
I can still fly it. Come
It
back.
says here, DJI actually state that the reason for the quicker auto discharge on the MA2 batteries is to help prevent swelling. Always aim to fly within 24 hours of a fully charging the batteries, though sooner the better. But
Well, you know, the best laid plans of men.
I hate their charging bay though.
Well, it's like anything else, Raj. You get used to it, but it's different. You know, it's just different
Uh,
because you just don't know if you got it seated in properly or whatever.
yeah, that's it. Now we got one. I got two of them on it, but there's one battery charging.
Yep, one at a time. Yep.
24, page 24. And we'll go to it here.
I ran what for about 5 minutes here. Man, it's still warm like a bugger underneath it.
Oh yeah. Well, that heat sink
Yeah.
does its job. Plus, you got to remember, you just came in from flying anyway, so it already was warm. But I'm touching mine now, and I can feel the warmth, and I just turned it on for what? Just a couple of minutes on the desk.
Yeah, I was just looking at the manual for that, for the MA2. Auto discharge function. To prevent swelling, the battery automatically discharges 96% of the battery level when it is idle for more than 1 day, and automatically discharges 60% of the battery level when it is idle for more than 5 days. But it's normal to feel heat being emitted from the battery during the discharge process.
Manamana, that's great to hear that you're getting so much better flying. You just keep flying, my friend. The more you fly, the better you get. And the opposite is true too. The better you get, the more you want to fly.
So there is no update, say, for the Mavic Mini?
No.
Okay.
I called Michael, and he said he checked it out today.
Yeah.
And the update specifically states the 1.1.6 is for the Mavic Air 2.
Okay.
It doesn't say for the Mini.
Okay.
And he said he talked to a couple of people, and they said the same thing that Big Matt was saying earlier, is that DJI is holding out because they don't want to give, the $500 or $700 drone, depending on which package you have, the same thing as the $1,000 drone,
Yeah. So the MA2s, they got many flight modes?
Yeah, 3.
3?
Yep. Yeah, you got the tripod, the normal, and the sport mode. And the MA2 in sport mode will do 44, 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, but can you do orbits and all that stuff too?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Where the Mini doesn't have that stuff.
Yeah.
I think the Mini gives you a couple, doesn't it, Roger? Like, I think it might give you the rocket and the selfie and maybe an orbit, but I don't know for sure.
Or the boomerang, or what is it called?
I haven't been all around it. I haven't flown it that many times either.
Yeah. I don't use those. Just something about it. Even when I'm coming back home, very rarely will I hit the return to home button. I fly it back.
Yeah.
Oh no, I always fly back.
'Cause
But I do that return to home once in a while just to make sure it's still working.
Yeah, yeah. But I know there's a lot of guys that go out and fly, and when they come back, they just hit the return to home and start doing something else, and it's just like, nah, not me. Must be old school thing. You young whippersnappers. But John Coopy, I sent you an invite. If you wanted to pop in even for 5 or 10 minutes, that'd be great. We could hear how you did on Sean's show from your perspective.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button for Paul. Oh yeah, I gotta do that too. Forgot that.
Well, I just decided, Roger, I was sitting here and, Ken Herron's coming on, I think at 8 or 8:30. And
8 o'clock. Yep.
I thought, well, what the heck,
About 10 minutes.
Now he's going to have Sean on, but I wouldn't imagine it probably won't be till 8:30, 8:45.
Oh yeah, a little bit later.
He does that news thing first, and
All the other stuff. Yeah.
does all the other stuff.
But he's got a different co-host tonight, though. I've never seen her before. Something about a school friend or something when he was back in school or something. It was something different, anyways.
There you go, Paul. I hit the like button.
Oh, thank you, Roger.
Oh yeah, so I gotta take my SD card out is what I got.
Manamana, what are you flying? Are you flying FPV or are you flying a camera drone? But since you're looking for a camera, I would say probably not a camera drone.
FPV.
FPV, okay. Well, Kim could probably point you in the right direction for getting a FPV camera. And obviously, there's two ways to go, isn't there, Roger? One is you just put a GoPro on it and do what you do, or you put a real FPV camera on it that goes through the electronics and everything and transmits it back down to the ground. I don't know if a GoPro set. I don't know much about FPV. If a GoPro setup on a FPV, if it still allows you to connect it and transmit the video live back to the controller or your goggles or not. I don't know.
I don't think it does because you got to use a camera on the drone itself, not the GoPro.
Right.
That's what you see through. Then it just records everything and they edit it from there afterwards.
Okay. Phenomena, we understand.
Just gonna show you a little bit.
Okay.
You have to,
Yeah,
Paul,
let's see.
just to let me share.
Oh, I keep forgetting because I used to always just leave that, just do what you want to do, but it defaults. It doesn't let you set it permanently.
Okay. Share. Wait a minute. Okay. I don't know how clear it's gonna come in or not there, so I'm gonna play it there.
Mine went back off. I'm just seeing us again.
Yeah.
Not screen sharing.
Are you seeing it okay?
No, it's
Nope.
not screen
But
sharing.
just seeing the regular Zoom screen with us on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Well, I'll bring up your one screen first, then do the share screen. Pick out which one.
There
There you go.
You see how windy it is still here?
Uh-huh.
Well, you're not moving there, I don't think. Are you on plate? Well, I guess it is. But, oh, there it goes. It's choppy.
But it's good and clear.
Yeah, wow.
Problem
clear
is
as bell.
when he puts it on the other mode, it gets hazy looking.
Yeah. But that hay is not as tall as it was the first time.
No, they don't. They see, like I don't know. I'll see if you can see those trees how they're moving.
Yeah.
Well, Roger, will they do another one after this?
Yeah.
So they get three cuttings a year.
This is the third one they're doing
Oh, this is
now.
the third, so they'll get 4 then.
Yeah, because it all the way the farmer explained it to me. This about say about this high, it has very good nutrients in it for the cows and all that.
Okay.
When it gets higher, it loses its nutrients apparently. So that's why
Well,
they
probably what it is the top doesn't have as much nutrients as the bottom, so then it's
Yeah.
mixing it all together,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
would cut down on the nutrients.
yeah. So they rather cut it when it's just right. They don't want to overkill it, you know. I did stop sharing, did I? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That was
But
good picture. Good picture though, Roger.
But it doesn't look to be as much haze there as it was the first time.
Yeah. I tried to catch all 3 tractors working. There was 2 on my side and 1 in front.
Right. Now, what mode were you flying in? Were you flying in tripod, normal, or sport?
Normal.
Normal. Okay.
And those tractors are really going fast too. So
Time's money in the farming business, right?
yeah. Yeah, so I'm happy I got to fly.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh. Now, seeing that I put the ratio down and all that, I'm going to see how long it's going to take to upload them.
Yeah.
So what did you film at? 720 or 1080?
It's
1080,
set
didn't
at 1080
At 30 frames?
Yeah.
I know people will get tired of seeing tractors all the time, but
Yeah.
Now, Menominee, you work on a farm too, right?
I was going to go fly the tower, but the winds, I don't like the winds.
Yeah. Especially that far away, right?
Yeah.
Well, you'll get used to a certain amount of wind, Roger. You just think, oh, well, that's no big deal. Because that drone will handle 25-mile-an-hour winds easy. It's just that in the wind, when you're going against the wind, you just got to take that into consideration with battery life.
I got to show you. I'm going to show you one more shot there.
Yeah.
I think I was getting too close to the tractor.
Oh, cool.
I don't think that's too close. It's going
That's
away.
not too close. I've been skimming the top of them.
Yeah.
That's why I backed off a little bit, let them go further, you know.
Yeah.
That's not too close.
No. I don't know if you ever seen that one with me with the combine, the guy in the corn. I was just above the combine in front of him going backwards. That was a
Yeah.
really good shot. It just,
Paul could see the whites of his eyes of the driver.
oh, yeah. Well, I hate to be a stick in the mud, guys.
It's okay.
I want to go watch the other show there because I like watching the news part of it, eh?
Yeah.
I get tired of watching the show later on, like, when he gets all
afterward.
playing the games and stuff.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
I start losing interest there.
Okay, Paul.
Yeah, Sean's going to be on there anyway, so I'll go see what he's up to.
Yep.
So, but anyways, okay, we catch you guys in the morning, eh?
Thanks.
Okay,
Thanks, Paul.
take care.
Yep.
Bye. There we go. Yeah, so I'm happy I went to fly.
Yes, that was great. Great you got out there. Lynn, when I told her that you were going to fly at dinner time, she was really happy to hear that. Oh, Manamana says on the farm where they do it, they swath it all together, like 2 rows together, then combine it all together. But Manamana, is that, are you making the big round bales or are you still doing the smaller square bales? JSK, we'll see you, buddy.
Ken is on live now. Okay. Okay, JSK.
Okay, Roger, I think I'm going to shut her down. Everybody seems to be wanting to go over to Ken's channel.
Okay.
And, but you're going to stay on, right?
Yeah, I'll stay on with you.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Thanks for being here. And tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. Canadian drone. No, Roger will be on somewhere around 8 o'clock, between 8 and 9. And sometimes a little earlier, but just check in the morning.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for being here. Lenny, you take care. I will talk to you soon. And live from Studio B, we're out of here. See everybody again soon.
Bye, all.
Bye-bye.